Latin Americans. Foki, Tempest in hand. 2 other operators. How do you set this up with plenty of time on the clock? You have to be efficient. You would love to be able to hold on to these ops for the next round if you can get there. Big if.
Yeah, Foki with the Tempest is going to be the first one to kind of feel things out for information, but now we're going to end up having an opportunity for Stalwart just to keep them all trapped all through the middle of the map. They're still where players are lurking around jungle, so you feel like that once everybody spawn back up, once they get out from spawn, some operators got
Reef not done! Huge for Stalwart. Little 1 life edge though for Galaris. 60 seconds. But a pop-off moment, likely living a little rent for in the minds of Gallers as Reef is not done. Eventually shut. Down by the Sparrow, but you have to pull the options to see another round. For Gallus, and they very well may have created the opportunity to do so, but it's expensive.
only one player on the capture, 100 killer drone. We'll keep that one player weak force. Jump out and now dead. So the zone won't be working on the progress anymore. Galler first will lead by a single life. This barrel is threatening for Reef. Smoke comes. Through over by pillars. Now he knows where to be throwing these bolts. Stalwart just hurling around the backside of laundry. They don't want this point to be coming through. Mihawk does find timing for at least one.
FTX is control game. Here with the Annihilator out. Hits on the one. And another. Now Stalwart with the life edge and the clock. In their favor. Reef trying to also hit hard. And this has been a masterclass from Stalwart. 4v3. last chance for Gallers to try to stay alive in this tournament and Clo is not going to let it happen. Bang, done, no problem, stalwart. And wave goodbye to the Latin Americans.
It was so competitive until it wasn't. Until we got into the raid control, Gallerus were fighting hard from so many different opportunities, from so many different situations. Backs against the wall, no longer, but on a plane ticket home. Top 4 last year, top 6 for this time around. Gallers,
Yeah.
In facing the way that Gallers was just presenting it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just on top of that, just the ice and the composure to be able to close out every hard point where you started the search and destroy in extras after Lucazin was trying to challenge everything. And then here in the raid, a couple of tight moments as we got to the end of each round. So Gallers will be eliminated, and that's the end of the West, with quotations around it. So we talked about this a lot. I mean, it really was our narrative builder for the last 3 years of World Championships, East versus West. There's no more debate anymore. Cabo was living in the East, and now all of a sudden we're starting to talk about China versus Korea. Is that pretty much all we have left?
That's literally all that we have left. I mean,
I got India.
yeah, put OUG on the map. No, they lost.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost.
It is, yeah, so you're
But I mean, like you have like the NA copium, I guess, but that's realistically it. These highlights are going to be quite telling. Through the raid control, it was a masterclass from a lot of different opportunities, Alan. But like, once we get to that replay at the end, that's when I'm going to be jumping out of my shoes. That icy moment, which is
you know, I feel like we might have gotten the play of the tournament out of Lucas in there. It just wasn't enough to help them get the win they needed over Stalwart Esports. But I mean, we heard you guys. You heard everybody in the back screaming. That was insane.
I mean, we've got 1v4 yesterday. We got a ace. Pop, 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 pop. Clean with the scope. You know what? Pop-offs don't necessarily always mean wins.
Yeah.
You can throw Hail Marys all you want, but, you know, old-fashioned big man football is pound the rock. You gotta do the dirty work in the trenches.
Yep.
That's all we're doing that.
Run the ball, man. And that's exactly what we got to see out of ST. It's just consistency within their positioning. 23 and 15 out of Skurd, 31 and 17 out of Reef. Able to really put themselves in a positional advantage continuously every single time going in towards that grade control.
Well, I want to check back in with Ian and see how STE is feeling after securing that win.
I got a feeling they're feeling a little bit tired because it's been a very long day for these guys. I'm standing by with FDX. That is the first question I've got for you, because once you drop into that lower bracket, it is brutal. You've got to put in so much work. Are you guys exhausted, or are you still feeling up to the challenge?
We still have some power left. We're gonna get that championship title. Come on.
Oh, I like that. I mean, it's right there. When you look at it, what does it make you feel?
Actually, I don't have. I cannot explain when I hold this. Honestly, maybe I'm gonna cry if I win the world champion. I don't know.
Well, time will tell, and like I said, you've still got quite the road ahead of you first. Let's just look back briefly to the loss to Q9. How did you bounce back from that mentally?
I told my boys just restart. It's okay. We have another lives left, and we're gonna like come back stronger. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to keep you too long because I know that, like, you didn't even know this. I'm just revealing this to you now. You are about to play once again here tonight to complete things out. You will face off against either Wolves or OG to secure your spot going forward into the next stage. Who would you rather face and why?
I would rather face. I think for me, honestly, I would face anyone because we're prepared and we're ready to take them all.
All right, well, best of luck. Go and get a little bit of rest and preparation before your final battle here this evening, and we will go right back to the desk to look ahead at what's to come.
We've wrapped up another series. The winner is STE, and their job is not done yet, which is insane, right, Alan? I mean, talk to me about the endurance that is required of our players for that.
Lower bracket runs are exhausting, period. And I think especially in a game like COD Mobile, which is so fast, so frenetic all the time, you need to be on your game immediately. And again, like, even if you get through today, you're still got to play through a lower bracket and then jump into a grand finals where you start with a disadvantage. So hard to come back off of two tough opponents, two very emotionally charged series, regain, but that's the name of the game, my friends.
But now thoughts, though, proper on what you saw that you liked out of them in this that now could potentially play into the final match for them of the day.
I think that Alan kind of honed it in wonderfully, right? I mean, when you're thinking about like this team of Stalwart Esports, like they're icy, like they're constantly putting themselves in situations that where you would think that the gunfights would be easy. They ended up losing out on the trades in a multitude of situations, but you go back to that raid control play, like that's pretty much how they were able to eke out so many different opportunities against some of the other top teams. Can they continuously do that? Find the consistency? I'm not too sure because, again, it's a long day of Call of Duty Mobile.
Well, we'll check out that bracket so everybody at home can see where we're at so far in the competition. So you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, early in the day, it was Q9 that secured that spot in our winners finals. That will be happening tomorrow to kick off the day. What we're going to be focusing on here to close out the day will be that lower bracket. We just got the 3-0 out of Stalwart Esports over Galeras, which means they have to now wait to see who they'll be facing off against. Will it be Wolves or OUG? That matchup is happening right now on stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what
we're going to wait for the winner there, and then whoever wins will then face off against STE.
Got you.
Yeah.
I forgot we got a little staggered right there. I got all mixed up. I've been discombobulated.
That's what I'm here
outside.
for.
I know.
You're recombobulated.
Is that a thing? Can I be recombobulated?
Now you've got it all figured out. So that's where we're at, which means that's the final match for Stream B today. So if you guys want to head on over there and check that out and see how that goes, and then the final match on Stream A will be here when we get that winner. So still a few more things to finish off the second day of our Call of Duty Mobile World Championships here in 2025 proper. So like, you know, Alan was just mentioning before, this is truly a really long and arduous run.
I would say. I mean, even after all the groups having to play an extra match,